Well, first, that's a good idea, because I was just thinking, the American Ramallah Federation, we have chapters in various cities, small and large. This could be an idea to approach them with, because I would imagine they would be interested in getting involved and participating. So I think it's both ways, honestly, in terms of degrees of activity. A lot of these organizations just don't know that they're needed, or they are not clear where to go. So this network serves as a conduit, to help them. We can be the bridge. We're the middle person. So we could not only map what exists in terms of civic groups here, but identify the groups that we can target there.
And are we just talking about Arabs and Palestinians, or are we going to target?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we have to define that, because I would say target the others as well, because we need them. We need them on our side, and the only way you can do it is through awareness raising and
there's plenty of
people like us who they don't see us. They see what they see on the media.
That's right.
And that's not enough.
I want to return back also to the Palestinian network, because they put me in this chair. They want to establish the clubs. How will be link between the civil society and these clubs? How it will be work between the civil society and these clubs? We should find something electronic, as we said yesterday on this website, or maybe they can share some activity. I don't know. I want to just raise this question.
It goes without saying, I think the IT, the electronic is taken for granted. That's number one, that's the basic thing. And then each club will have its own speciality, its own flavor. You'll find, for example, in UAE, okay, you'll find that the majority would be, the club would be there with its interests and background and so on towards a certain aspect of the civil society. So I think with time, it will take its own position and so on within the network, and it develops, it creates its own, it takes its own life, and you'll find that. Maybe in a perfect world, in an ideal world, every club would be represented within the club or more than one club by different organizations, or interest, مثلا, with education, with the health side, with social things. So I think it takes time, basically.
Takes time, yeah.
You develop the major thing, but IT is definitely the link. Yeah, I've met you today, I want to be in touch with you, I want to be in touch with Claudia and so on. I'm thinking of going to Houston next time. That sort of thing, and from organizing the small things, spreading out. Networking is the buzzword. It's forms.
What do you find any question is important for this subject? Maybe we didn't cover.
And the first year, I think, is crucial, because if you start raising people's expectations and you don't deliver, you won't get them on your side the next time. So there should be a lot of coordination, a lot of hard work by the clubs the first year, and you need people who are totally dedicated to this. It's not lip service and would like to do this and it's something nice. Yeah, you need people who have it deep in their heart that this is exactly, and they believe in it. And many of us talk about it, but don't really believe in it. And we think it doesn't work, and this is it's a chapter, yes.
Yeah, and it's a channeling process. Just digress just for a second here. I've come from the UAE against everybody's advice. Ramzi knows about it.
I'm sure.
They all know. Where are you going? Palestine? Come on. These are blah, blah, blah. My cousin Husseini decided to do a thingy, and everything came up. And no, don't talk. Yeah, Shama. And there are a lot, if as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. There are lovely groups there, there are lovely communities, small, especially in a place like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and so on. Let's see what it is. You go back and you channel that. Okay? I don't work for anybody. I work with everybody. What powers? And then once you have this channeling and get all the powers, it's a process of empowering. They have so much wasted talent, energy, drive, and so on. And in the end, it sounds like يوم الأرض, let's have a wedding. Okay, fine. Okay, then take it further. Integrate with the society. Channel, I mean, on the IT, so.
I have a question. You said you have experience in surveys, or did I hear you?
Polling, yeah.
Okay, polling. Perhaps we can.
110 already.
Polls.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
okay.
carried out
So in.
already 110 polls.
So then you must have experience in developing questionnaires, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, perhaps
Piece of
we
cake,
can,
yeah.
excellent. Perhaps we can construct a questionnaire for these civic groups that are on the ground here to assess their needs, right? That is, after we identify them. And at least put together some type of report to know exactly what we're dealing with. Because it's really, it would be mayhem to just go out without some type of,
But there's a lot of information that we can build on. There is, for example, the Welfare Association have a very large booklet, I'm sure we have an e-copy of it, on all NGOs available, what their interest areas are and so forth. So we can
for
share this.
welfare only.
No, not for Palestine.
Oh,
So we
really?
can share that, and they have work in refugee camps outside, so we have information about those as well. So if we can share it together, then we will have an idea of what we're talking about.
Yeah. Do we want to just say that we're going to begin by mapping what exists in terms of civic groups?
دقيقة. المجتمع المدني
الفلسطيني.
الفلسطيني. طيب.
Identify the needs on the ground here in Palestine?
تحديد الاحتياجات
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
في فلسطين. أهو.
Match civic groups according to their needs?
And sectors. قطاعات مختلفة.
And perhaps I should have mentioned before, work on constructing an awareness packet.
Yes.
And then we could identify the details of what to include in there, in the future.
Awareness local and international.
Yes.
From local, we will send it.
Yes. جيد.
Yeah, the awareness packet
From
from
here
here.
to
That's
there.
right.
To there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And awareness as a civil Palestinian society, and our struggle against Israel also,
Well,
or
It's
yeah,
self-
in general.
It's taken for granted.
self-explanatory. It's يعني
By default. Okay.
And I forgot one more, I'm sorry. Identify groups in our respective countries, Arab and non-Arabs, who are interested in participating.
Mm.
That way, we have at least 4 or 5 tasks
Yeah.
and duties to begin with.